Check. Is this thing on? Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me? Put a thumbs up in the comment section. Let's get the likes up to 100. Can we get the likes up to 100, please? Can we get it pumping? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Oh, yeah. When I'm on the blockchain, I'm always higher than I'm supposed to be. So I ended up putting myself up there on the buffer. Does that make sense to everybody? You get it? Because they put like a little thing under you. And you'll think you can see yourself, but you can't. All right? So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and calling yourself a crypto lifer. Thank you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Did we just break 39,500? Are we going to move to the upside? What am I talking about with Pearl Jam? What am I saying? Well, I'm just calling Bitcoin. Yeah, we'll get into it in a second. We'll get into it in a second. We'll break it down. I have some amazing news to show you. I have some amazing charts to break down. I have some amazing support and resistance. I've been tracking Bitcoin all day. If you've been in my group, they've been watching me. I've been tracking Bitcoin like a man tracking a wild boar through the jungle. And I hope that wild boar escapes. I don't like hurting animals. But I've been tracking that Bitcoin, trying to get it. Just trying to get it, trying to get to it, trying to show you the move. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Pat yourself on the back. for coming in and learning. Do you have a notebook? Are you recording this? I don't know what you're doing, but we're going to go through a lot. We're going to break it down. This is, Saturday object night, and this is a cool object I wanted to show you guys. These are dimes from like the 40s or 30s. Maybe, somewhere 40s, 50s, somewhere like that. Dimes from the 50s made into a chest. Pretty cool. They've been like soldered together. Looks like they were soldered together. Pretty interesting. Some guy got bored and soldered these up together on the job site. Threw them up, made a couple of them, and gave them out to the guys. My dad got one of them. He's had it ever since. This thing is insane. Cool. Object of the night. Object of the night. A little dusty. A little musty. Getting out the lemon water. You know how we do. Hey, guys and girls, ladies and gents, you put the lemon in the water. Okay, let me show you again. This is how you become a smart kid, all right? You put the lemon in the water. All right, that's how you become a real smart kid. Decalcify the pineal gland, and I know you think I'm insane and out of my mind, but that's what this Saturday night stream is for. Decalcify your pineal gland. Get yourself to the next level. I started drinking the lemon water and everything changed. I'm telling you, it took about 5 years, but slowly everything changed and my life was never the same. Let's chug on that. Doing damage. Shout out to all my lovers of life. Shout out to the crypto lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. Welcome to the Saturday night live stream, the funnest stream. It's not Monday morning, for crying out loud. It's Saturday night. Let's have some fun. Let's get fruity. Let's get freaky. Let's get crazy. We're not going to swear, but we're going to get close to it. Shout out to everyone in the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Get laid back. Who is that? What is that? What's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing in the live stream? Wait, don't talk to me like that. Come here. You want to talk like that? You want to talk like that? You want to talk like that in the live stream? I'll have an argument with you right now on the live stream. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. I'm going to talk to you. Talk to my wife right now. Show her who's boss of this house. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Got my vitamin D because I didn't do it. I always do it at the desk. When I'm at the office, I like to drink honey right out the jar. Got to make sure we're ready for you. Make sure we're all in tune, ready to rock. Breaking news for Ripple. United Nations picks Ripple as utility. I mean, is that really true? That's what we would all like. $1,200 Ripple coming. I got some breaking news coming. Let's hop into the screen share. Let's break it down. I can't see if that news is really true about it being in the world currency and all that nonsense. But I have something else to show you. Let's get it in. It's been way too long in the studio. Okay, check this out. Lugano makes Bitcoin, Tether, and LVGA token legal tender. I mean, this is a big deal because this is Switzerland, all right? And, that's where all the money is. That's where all the big boys hang out. That's where the world kind of hides its funds, Switzerland. The new rule is quite similar to El Salvador. Lugano is aiming to have its business seamlessly use crypto for everyday transactions. However, in El Salvador, only Bitcoin is considered as legal tender. I mean, wow. Sandeep Nawal, co-founder of Polygon, said combining the stability of stablecoin technology with Polygon as low-cost infrastructure provides Lugano with a rapid, non-volatile means of transacting. In an event hosted in the city, Lugano's mayor described the move as de facto legalization, as the Swiss franc will surely remain the actual legal tender in Lugano and elsewhere in Switzerland. The city will also create a specialized hub hosting the companies and startups and set up a $109 million fund to help finance blockchain-based startups and set aside another 3 million Swiss francs to speed adoption by local businesses. Wow, your businesses are going to soar. They're giving you money to learn how to transact better. Shout out to all the lifers out here. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, Gina Bombina, Philly, Love Learning, Grace Ashley Harris, Gina Bombina. I probably said your name again, but I like saying it twice. Gina. Shout out to Rodney, Rod, Mr. Roro, Double R, Lifer the champion around the blockchain. Can you smell what the lifer's cooking? Shout out to my man. We got a BBQ going, baby. We got a BBQ going. Ayahuasca, 5D amount word, much better without the... Oh, my God. Shout out to Crypto Knot, my man. I got it. You're one of those knots. I know what you are. I get it. Dominic Panico. Yo, dude. Shout out to Big Jim 11, man. Big Jim in the house. David Kendall, my man. What up, David Kendall, my man. Zero Allegiance, my dude. Calderonster, my man. How are you doing? Hope you got to your location. Hope you're well. We've missed you. We've loved you. East Jordan, what's up? Shout out to Tori McFarland, my dude. Gregory the Sniper in the house. And John Connor. Shout out to everyone here. If I didn't mention you, I love you so much. We just got to get the show on. Shout out to Stilly Jones and more. Let's get those likes up to the watchers. That's how we pump ourselves up. That's how you get my energy up. That's how you get the vibes up. You want to see me get crazy. You want to see me get live. Let's get up to 300, 400, 500 watches. Let's bring me to 1,000 watches doing the live. Let's see how crazy it can get. The higher the people we get here, the higher the vibration, the higher the frequency, the more, I don't know, the more insane this show will get. So hit that like button. Let's keep it moving. Let's have some fun. Let's jump into the charts. Bitcoin, beautiful. You know, here is resistance. We needed to break above 39,500 for a long time. We talked about it here, but we got rejected, fell back down on this line, but we made a trend line, which was beautiful. And we ended up making a wedge, bit of a falling wedge. To me, it's a bear pennant, honestly, but Bitcoin loves to break out of bear pennants. It just does it all the time. So made a rounded bottom here, higher lows every time as we oscillated on the 15-minute. Today was the day of the 15-minute because the 1 hour just was pinned to the overbought regions. And we could see that again. I mean, we were pinned down here. 4 hour is waiting for a big turn to the upside. 4 hour is just screaming for a move. And you can see the 4 hour's been grinding. While the 1 hour's been pinned to the top side, the 4 hour's been grinding, just doing its thing. But you can see now we have 4 hour resistance here at 39,500. And this candle on the 4 hour, we need to get this 4 hour candle to close above this trend line, the support line right here. We got to get above 39,500 and hold like 39,750 really. And we got to get a candle to close. 4 hours suggests we got a big move coming back to the upside. Okay, that we're going to maybe make a V-shaped recovery back out of this. That's what the 4 hour suggests. But, you know, time will tell. We may have to get away from this 1 hour. 1 hour is just being pinned. And that's funny price action. That's what happens. When that happens, I zoom into the 15-minute. I use my support and resistance in my patterns. I forget about the 1 hour, and I just see what the 15-minute can give me. You see that? Sometimes you have to make a pivot. You have to make a move because it can get frustrating. If you're in my trading group, I completely understand this. You can be like, well, when was the 1 hour going to come down? You never know. Just keep playing the 15-minute till you can't. And once we had the 15-minute, look, this was a top trend line. This is a bottom trend line. That is a bull flag, okay? It's called a bullish rectangle. That is a measured move here. Basically back to this resistance point. We like to get, once we break above a 21-day moving average, we highly likely will get sucked up to the 200-day moving average. On any given time frame, this is the 15-minute. I do expect us to bounce back up here to 40K. We shall see, though. Anything is possible, and I'm not a soothsayer, and I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Polonius, famous Greek philosopher. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. What a great thing to say. And from there, you can just continue to grow and learn. Shout out to everyone here. So can we bounce off support? Let's look at the 7-minute. Let's look at the smaller time frames. Do we have a move? Do we have a push up? Right here, we're bouncing on the zone, getting wicked up with the 7-minute, which has been our rejection point all day long. I don't know. I've been trying to point this out to my subscribers and to my traders in the group. See up here? That was your rejection point by the 7-minute. See up here? That was your rejection point by the 7-minute. And see right here? That looks to be our rejection point by the 7-minute, back to the bottom of the trend line. And that's what we've been doing all day, going Sid's way, as I say it, going Sid's way. Sideways, baby, sideways. It's been a sideways Saturday, low volume. What can you expect? Everyone watching Ukraine, watching the markets, watching the world, everyone kind of in limbo here, waiting for the day to move. However, news just keeps coming up. More hedge funds than ever have made moves into Bitcoin. The most amount of hedge funds in history have moved into Bitcoin now, and we're only going to see this continue to grow through 2022. They don't have a chance. They have to, if they get into Bitcoin at 30K, 40K, and it goes down to 20, but in 7 years from now, they balance their sheets off and they shed a bunch of, cash that they had on the balance sheet that would have rocked their world when inflation pushed them to the upside and they just lost tons of value. It's going to be beautiful. So if you don't do it now, you have to do it soon. Bitcoin is like the tide rising. If you don't move your house off the beach and continue to go further up the hill, you're going to get eaten by the Bitcoin. It's more like Bitcoin's the tide and it's going to come, and no matter what, like, you're going to get eaten. So you might as well jump in the water now. You might as well get wet now before it comes and eats you, because it's coming. Bitcoin is coming. It's going to cover you. It's going to be a black hole that eats every financial asset in the world. It's continuing to do it. It's been doing it. We're going to see this continue to happen. Bitcoin. All right. What kind of funky music is playing right now? I swear to goodness. That's not deep house, right? I mean, to me, is that deep house? I don't know. I don't know these days over here. I like that. That's laid back. That's chill. I can rock with this. Just something in the background to keep us moving through a Saturday night, get us going and zoning, moving and grooving. Let's take a look at we have any potential gainers in a second once we finish off here with BTC. So, highly likely we roll over here based on the 7 minute. All right. Best thing that we could see is that we don't go, we stay in a flag here and we go sideways while we come to the downside. This is possible. We did just break. Look, resistance, resistance, resistance. We did get above it. 39,500. We're out of it. Can we continue to move on out? We wicked all the way up right now to 39,693. Would come right back down to this wickage, to 39,510, but we would pump back up. 39,591 holding, wanting to pump. 15-minute curling, suggesting that you're kind of cooked. Also is the 7 minute. We shall see, but these, and we're kind of tweezer top right there too as well on the 15-minute, suggesting that we either go sideways again or we crush back through the zone. This becomes a wick and we end up back down here at the bottom of the trend line. So we shall see. But again, not the best day for trading at all. Actually, one of the worst days. Any day could be a day. You could make a day of it, but like when the market doesn't move, you can't short, you can't long. A little short, half. You could have shorted long these areas here. Actually, could have longed every time the 15-minute was low, which what I kept pointing out every day throughout the day. But again, I was just seeing if the 15-minute could break through. That's all I cared about. I want to see the breakthrough, the retest of the trend of the support line, and a bounce to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I would like to see. Do you think Visa and MasterCard pulling out of Russia will help crypto? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think so. No, I don't think it has anything to do with anything. Check out Gala Games. Yeah, Gala, we've been talking about 21, 22 holding. If you can hold that zone, we've been going over it many times. Send a super chat if you want me to go over your coin, do a deep dive, talk about some support and resistance, or break it down technologically speaking on the chart. Thank you so much for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here on a Saturday night here for cryptocurrency. And the people's champ, Bitcoin is the people's champ. And here I hear every day, I'm here out here for the people's champ. I'm supporting the people. I want the people to have their own money, have their own bank, and have the dirty banking cartels out of their lives. They've stolen enough money from the generations of my family, all the way from the shores of Ireland, all the way from my ancestors in England, all the way from my ancestors. I even had a few in Germany. I even had a few Jewish. I went all the way back. I even had one Jewish ancestor in Germany. Shout out to all my ancestors. We've been getting taken for a ride my entire life. I'm going to get all that money back that they took from you. For the last 10 generations, I'm going to get it all back and more. Bitcoin is going to replenish us back to zero. They took my mother and my father's money as they worked. They kept creating funds behind their back. They kept doing national, fractional reserve lending and creating more and more currency. They printed more and more currency while my mother and father worked so hard and saved their money. They printed that money to zero. You know what I'm saying? They stole from my parents. They stole from my father's father. They stole from my mother's mother. And the stealing will end with me. And I'm so happy that the stealing will end with me and many other people in the world, because they're tuning in right now to a higher frequency. They got their radio in their brain tuned to a higher frequency right now. They are picking up what I'm putting down. We will win this battle through love, through the highest frequency in the world. We will use it our love and our movement and our power and our freedom. And nobody will take that away from us. Shout out to every one of you. I love you all. And that's why I come here every single day. That's what gives me this passion. That's why I believe God speaks through me, because I truly believe that cryptocurrency can get us out of a bit of a zone here and back into a better form of life. It is also, could be an enslavement. I do remember that. It could be a form of enslavement, right? If it's not used correctly. So I believe we have to watch what we're doing, make sure we have decentralized applications, and make sure we're very, very, very vigilant on the way the technology is curved around us and used. Shout out to everyone here. And that's why you need to become developers. You need to get involved. You need to make coins, NFTs, and get going, because we need to make sure that we're developing at the speed of light, faster than the devil. Shout out to the beautiful lurkers in the house. Did you smoosh the like button? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 136 likes, 210 people on the live, 216, 220. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. So let's take a look at Bitcoin on the bigger time frames. Let's break it down. In case someone's new on the channel, they might be like, what is this guy all about? What does he do? He's just talked about a bunch of nonsense, preaching about this and that. Who is this dude? Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Let's see what's cracking here. Well, right off the bat, we do see this upper trend line forming. I mean, we can't say we don't see this upper trend line beginning to form a bit here for BTC, okay? Does it mean we could break down lower? We could. But so far, we have held this higher low, and we're making a higher low here on the daily time frame. The daily, however, is pushing to the downside, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and we're kind of doing some moves. We had this beautiful double bottom that we wanted to break on out. On the daily, I still, though, have even this of a bit of an ascending triangle here, this smaller one here, which could still play out as an ascending triangle to the upside. Not the best, but it still could be a bilateral pattern, and it could break to the upside. Measured move would just be the length of the back end of this pole here for Bitcoin. As I said before, that could break us out here to about 56,700, 57,000 range, and above this resistance zone and this resistance zone, 45,000 and 52,600. So could we do it? We could. When I look at the weekly chart says we're getting some legs here. We don't want to see a bearish cross and come back down below the dotted line here, but so far we've been okay. We got our double bottom here, a bit of divergence, and a move to the upside. I've also talked about this on my channel many, many times. Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. Right now is hidden bullish divergence. MACD is also turning bullish with the blue line curving and the lack of bearish momentum. We're starting to lose the sellers. The sellers are losing. We're getting lack of volume in the sellers. So, you know what I'm saying? So, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. That is hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin on the weekly chart. All right. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Put a thumbs up in the comment section if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Put a 1 in the comment section if you're picking up what I'm putting down. If you like what you're hearing here, if you see what I'm doing, if you're zoned in, if you're in the zone with me, let me know. Let me know if you're in the zone, baby. Let me know if you're in the zone. Shout out to Calder Ronsta. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. So Bitcoin could even consolidate in this manner and get all the way back up here and make a new higher high at $71,000. I'm not guaranteeing this. I'm not a moon boy. I'm a chart boy. I just go by the charts. I'm just suggesting that this could be a falling wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. Okay? This could be a slight little mini breakout so far. Not too big. Nothing to write home about. Certainly not anything amazing. But, could get a move here. We've also talked many, many times on my channel about one key pattern. Sammy Cup and Hattie for the win. Sammy Cup and Hattie. You see the way that guy ran on the left side? My God. First and 10. He's done this many times before. The fourth quarter, can he bring them back? He had about 10 yards to the sidelines. He's up there. He goes. Troy Aikman for the line. Oh, my God. He got sacked to the back of the... Oh, my God. Horrible. He got sacked. He fell over his own lineman and got sacked. This is disgusting. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, my God. People are leaving this stadium. This game's over, folks. I think I saw someone throw their underwear onto the field. This is disgusting. So shout out to everybody on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. So there's a cup and handle there. Sabby cup and heady to the upside. Oh my God, it's Saturday night. I guess it makes it all right. So check it out. That is a cup and handle to the upside. Could it break out to 71,000? It could. It very well could. The weekly says yay, yay, yay. We have hidden bullish divergence. We have a MACD that says yes. We have a lot of things suggesting that 39K may be a bit of a bottom. This area is okay. Can we do better than that? 157 likes, says Gina Bombita. Can we do better than that? 233 people, 157 likes. I think we can raise the roof, baby. I think we can raise the roof. You need to take over Joe Buck's job. Wow, that got weird. In another dimension, you are announcing a sports game right now. Computation, look what Luna did. Capitulation, look what Luna did. It was in the same pattern. Yeah, you're right. I like what you're saying there. I like what you're saying. Triple bottoms on the 3-month. That's what we might get. On the 3-month, I haven't even used the 3-month chart. 1, 2, kind of, wow, look at that. And tweezer bottoms on the 3-month. Look at the 3-month. Bitcoin on the 3-month. Look how bullish Bitcoin looks on the 3-month chart. Like, what a bullish chart. If you just looked at Bitcoin in the 3-month and you were just like, okay, every 4 years I look at my chart and check out on it. Bitcoin's in a bull flag. Like, we're going to look at the 3-month on another chart in a second, but that's also going to give us a huge, oh my God, I got something, that's crazy. The 3-month chart. Hey, it's actually flipping too. We talk about the flippage, right? Flippage. And the monthly, extremely low, wants to pump to the upside. The monthly, wants to fly. Monthly hasn't established a higher low right here at 38,000. Look at it. Look at the monthly right here. It established a higher low at 38,400. See that? I mean, usually when the monthly talks, the monthly speaks. So we'll see. I mean, we'd have to break this low. We'd have to get a monthly candle close of below 38,000 to be bearish. Isn't that crazy? We'd have to get a monthly candle to close below 38,000 to really be considered bearish, because that's a higher high on the monthly chart. I didn't post this out yet, but again, another thing I'm seeing, look, swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. Hidden bullish divergence on the monthly chart. Hidden bullish divergence on the monthly, telling you that the trend will continue to the upside again. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm not a moon boy. I'm just showing you technical analysis facts. These are facts. Anyone that knows their TA could go against me, look at this, verify it, and be like, no, the guy was spot on. He showed you there was hidden bullish, there was hidden bullish. Low stochastic with the MACD. The guy was telling you what he was telling you over here, He walked into the bar, he said, hey, I told you 2 times, huh? It's hidden bullish divergence, huh? The other guy said, I don't know, it might be not, Vinny, I'm not sure. I said, hey, you gonna second guess me or you gonna second guess me? Hey, I gotta talk to you outside, huh? Come over here, I gotta talk to you, huh? You think it's hidden bullish divergence or not? Huh? And don't ever, in front of anyone else, ever freaking say it isn't if I say it is, huh? Paisano, get out of here. Hey. So, hidden bullish divergence on the monthly chart. Things are looking pretty sweet. I like what we're doing here. I like where we're going. And again, it's Saturday night. The stream gets a little funky. I hope you're ready for it. So check it out. I also see something extremely crazy. But again, the vision is the illusion, and the illusion is the math. Look at this. Could this be a shoulder, head, and a shoulder? Could we flip here? Because the 4 hours beat to the ground. Highly likely the daily is going to flip. I think and not make it back to the ground here. Highly likely we could get the flip. Hold the level. We're getting a green candle right now. These are ideas of bullishness. I'm not guaranteeing them. At the end of the day, if 39,005 does not hold, we're coming down pretty hard. And there's other levels to watch. So we're going to break that down in a second too. But I've just got to break it, talk about it. So I'm hoping I'm making the TA fun. Hoping I'm making it a good time on a Saturday night. Hope you're hanging out there with me. Shout out to the Super Chats. I see you. $14.99 coming on in. I see y'all. And here's the one night we don't have to go Dow futures. We don't really have to look at the Dow Jones Industrial. And that's why. That time that we don't have to use that, I get to make jokes and play games. So that's why the stream still runs the same. But the Dow, because I don't have to do the Dow Jones Industrial, I get to kind of have a little bit of fun. Let's take a look at the total market cap for all of cryptocurrency. If you're new, we look at total, the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. And you can see it's kind of in this falling wedge, you could say even, in a giant falling wedge, trying to break out of it to the upside here. Came back down, struggling, but making higher lows. We're going to zoom in a second and show you what I'm talking about. So this is the daily chart. Might have to look at even the weekly or the 3-day. We zoom out here, just so you know. We zoom out here on this channel. We don't get stuck into the tiniest of time frames. So let's take a look here at the 3-day chart. Daily's the best in my humble opinion. So the daily, we got up to here. We broke through all the resistance with that huge candle to the upside. We got rejected by 196. Came back down, bounced on 182. Could not hold. Fell through 175. Bounced off 1.68. Now we're right here, right below 1.75 resistance on the daily chart. Can we get the flip to the upside? The 4-hour says enough is enough. I want to make a move. What I did see and what I didn't like is this is a rising wedge now, is it not? And when I looked at it on the 1 hour, we got a rising wedge that's overbought, and we could definitely move to the downside. 21-day moving average is moving in there. The one good thing here is you could say, okay, we're flagging out now. Like, we're starting to just go too flat. So here's what we want to see. We want to see this make a flag and pump to the upside and not break down. But there's a 68% chance this does break down. And we're watching it here on the daily time frame. That would have us come test $1.68 trillion. $168 trillion, But it is what it is. It is what it is. So 241 people watching on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 176 likes. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. That's strong. That's powerful. I appreciate each and every one of you that hits the like button. I appreciate you all. God, thank you so much for everyone that comes through, watches my live stream, and gives a dang about the kid and the technical analysis. So let's keep it moving. There's the total market cap. We want to stay above $1.68 trillion. That's it in a nutshell that you want to write that down. You see us break 1.68, then we're looking at 1.63 and possible back to 1.5 trillion, which I don't want to see. Want to see these higher lows continue to move to the upside. Want to see us gain some strength here. Also, we can say that this is an upper trend line that's somewhat holding. Maybe this angle didn't get there, but we're in a bigger zone. Possibly something like this. I want to make it back to the upside just like Bitcoin. Okay? So that's the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency in a nutshell. All right? And you want to look at that. Take a look at the Bitcoin short that I was looking at throughout the day. I said if Bitcoin doesn't make it above 39.5, we probably should take a bit of a short on it. Let's take a look at it here on the 1 hour time frame. And it does suggest it may bump here. It's in a bit of a beautiful flag. Readjust my positioning here for my technical analysis of my measured move. Suggests that we get all the way up here to about $1.38 trillion. Okay. Also right here, we have a stop loss at about 6.6%, with a win of 19.9. That would be a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. I like what I'm doing here. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Let me flip that on for you real quick, just in case you didn't know, right? And yeah. And get the jar back up. Oh, I turned the jar off. Had the jar on there. So could the short move to the upside? There's a chance, just like Bitcoin's in that falling wedge. All right. So, and you don't have a lot of support or resistance. Oh, we got some right here. So there's your next resistance point right there. Okay. A little bit of chop in this area too. Wouldn't be surprised if you stalled out or had a little bit of a mini move. But again, this is what we're watching here for Bitcoin. If it can't hold certain levels, the short will pump. The stochastics RSI are suggesting there's about an 80% chance that the short breaks to the upside and you make gains on this. But again, nothing is guaranteed. I always use a stop loss. And again, use your own judgment, do your own technical analysis, figure this out on your own. I am simply a guy just showing you what I've learned throughout the years playing games with support and resistance lines. And this is for educational purposes only. And it's my reality TV show of my life, every single day. Check in with me for 2 hours every single day. See what's cracking, see what I'm doing, see what we're talking about, and see how vicious the TA is. All right. So there's a Bitcoin short. That's Bitcoin 3S on KuCoin. Sign up to KuCoin. It would greatly help out the channel. Great referral link down in the description. I have many referral links I do disclose. I do get paid from those referral links. Okay. Helps the channel. They're affiliate links like the BOOKMAP link. This is BOOKMAP. It's showing us where the money is, where the liquidity holds. This is Coinbase. We're taking a look at liquidity here on Coinbase. And taking a look here, we have 39,340. We got some buy orders down here. They want to jump in on the low 39,000s. Pump it back up. We got a bigger buy order that disappeared at 39,007. They're pushing the price back down here to 39,620. To me, they're trapping the price. I see price trapping going on. Not a lot up here, not a lot down there. If anything, a lower low buy here at 39,200, 39,300. Highly likely they're pulling the price back down to these areas for the liquidity. Looks like we're going to head down right there right now. This can actually help you see what's happening in the order book, see where the money may be going, and watch the liquidity as it gets built and structured. Amazing way to learn, amazing way to get close to the charts and actually give you that next level up. When you start seeing, order book liquidity, you're on a next level of trading for sure. So if you like this idea, if you like what you're seeing, there's a link to BOOKMAP where you can get deals only offered through my link. Check it out. Hit the link, become a BOOKMAP person. The people at BOOKMAP are really amazing. I have nothing but great things to say about them. Amazing people over at BOOKMAP. Moving on here for Bitcoin 3S. I like what we're seeing here, and let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. Bitcoin getting rejected by 39,500, as we talked about. We're all over it. 7 minutes said no way. And now we're below the resistance again. 7 minute curling to the downside. 15 minute gave away again for the 1, the 2, and the 3rd time today. Bang, bang, bang. And that's how stochastics are that accurate. They get above the dotted line. You don't really do much. Probably headed back down to the downside. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this funky little move here. Just delete this. And I'm just going to swing this up here. We're just in a bigger flag now. It's okay. Readjust the flag. Can we bounce back up? We're kind of making a broadening wedge. Shoulder, head, shoulder. It's possible. Okay. Measured move would still be here at 40,070. Can we get there? It's highly unlikely right now. It's not looking amazing. So now where are we going if we don't hold this level? Well, as I showed you before, this whole thing is a rising wedge that wants to break to the downside 68% of the time. The measured move would be right here at 38,700. Like we saw on that monthly chart, we don't want to see a monthly candle close below 38,500 area. That's been a stronghold for 2 months now. We don't want to see a monthly candle close below that. See how zooming out really helps? Because candles can close all they want on the daily, on the weekly, but the monthly is a boss candle to watch. Got to check out the monthly. So we're going to watch this closely. And if this breaks, and we could even move down 38,700, we're talking a little bit of mini support here at 38,440. But overall area is back down here to 37K, and then we'll talk about it. From there, I'll probably be back online, and I'll be in my trading group. And so that's why my TA kind of stops at these zones, because I do so much TA that I'll be doing this probably before I go to bed tonight at about 1 in the morning, 12 at night. I'll be doing it when I wake up at 7 a.m. It'll be like a 7-hour gap, 6-hour gap in between my TA. And then I'll be doing it again at 12 in the middle of the day. I'll be doing it at 3 p.m. because I get paid to do technical analysis every single day. And I love it. And it pays me to do it because I trade for a living, and I absolutely love doing it. So I buy Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin on the BitBoy channel just Friday afternoon. Bought myself $500 worth of Bitcoin. That's how much I believe in it. On a channel with almost 7 million followers, I'm out there banging on them, showing how much I believe in Bitcoin, showing how much I believe Bitcoin is the next answer. But again, you do whatever makes you happy. I can't convince anyone to do that, and I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy. Shout out to the likes, 199. Let's get to 200. Let's raise the roof. Let's get your frequency up. Hit that like button and you're connected to me immediately. You hit that like button, you're immediately connected to the force, to the energy, to the move. Don't you want to be connected to this amazing energy, to the amazing move? We're here every single day. They did a poll the other day on Americans. They asked them what they like the most of anything in the world. What do you guys think Americans like the most of anything in the world? Number one thing Americans like. Let's see if you can answer the question. Let's see if you guys, the Americans here, because I know it's people from all around the world. But what is the number one thing Americans like more than anything else in the world? Shout out to everyone in the lab. Oh, come on. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. I cannot believe you did that. You are just too much, you too much. I can't believe you're making me turn red. It's just not right. Bacon, money, freedom, drama, money. Nope. Number one thing Americans like more than anything else. More than anything else. Think Tom Brady. Think Michael Jordan. Consistency. The number one things Americans like is consistency. If you can find consistency in your business, consistency in your life, consistency in the way you do things, consistency in your production, consistency in your professionalism, consistency in your trading, people will respect you. People will like it. People will come through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Yeah, the number one thing Americans like is consistency. That's what we do here. Well done and around the blockchain. Shout out to you and all the lifers who came across and showed support. You guys are awesome from the Bit Squad. Shout out to Bitmode Crypto. Thank you so much for another. I love how we have this Bit Squad connection. And again, look at this. I mean, did you guys see what they did? Did you guys see what they did? I didn't see it till this morning because they're so cool. They do it so coyly. They don't even tell me. They're not like, hey, you know. But they don't have to tell me. I just think it's amazing. So I'm watching their channel. And I see Rice said thank you, and someone's like, what's up with all the thank yous, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know, whatever. And I see my face here, and I'm like, wait, that's me, right? 9,000 views 2 days ago, and there's me just talking about how much I was. Shout out to anyone here from anywhere else, because I know a lot of people show up to the weekly candle close because they want to get ready for the week ahead. Shout out to all the mentions this week on BitBoy. I got multiple mentions on the BitBoy show. Appreciate that. That was crazy. So they put that out there on BitBoy. That was so nice of them to do. I think that was my last weekly candle close too. So shout out to BitBoy and them again. I have to constantly send the love back. I'll have to constantly send the love back. That's just so nice. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to a lot of people showing me love like this. Honestly, I'm used to grinding on my own and trying to find my way. And to see the community of crypto really responding to my channel and to what I'm doing and the energy I'm putting out is a great feeling. It's nice to get respected by your peers and other people in the game. He's also a YouTuber that came through the ranks. He made videos every single day for years to get where he's at. For years. So I know people, may have your ups and downs. Everyone says what they say. Once you get big, you have your haters, you have your lovers. My man BitBoy has been grinding, and he puts it out there for the little guys and for the people that are grinding. And so when I see somebody do that, that's respect. Now, why is Bitcoin in a pearl jam? Right? Why did I say Bitcoin is in a bit of a pearl jam? Because to my mind, Bitcoin's a pearl, but right now it's in a bit of a jam. I know. I have so many more. I'm hilarious. But again, right now, Bitcoin's a pearl, and it's in a bit of a jam. And, it's in a pearl jam, no? Right? I mean, it's a beautiful thing, but it's kind of back and forth right now, and we're all kind of like, oh, what are you going to do, Bitcoin? What are you going to do? The 1 hour suggests we are going to eat the face at one point. Like, we are going to have to eat it. Like, we're going to come on down. But again, I've seen the 1 hour just play on out into a flag and boom out and come back down, and that could happen. Right now, we are seeing some divergence because we got slight kind of just nothingness, and the price is pushing up to the upside. So let's see. This could have been, like my man said on BitBoy, it was an anomaly. I don't say anything like that. He's like, it happened just because of the fire going on, and then, I don't even want to get into it and talk about it because it's just, not even because I just don't want to feed into it, Now, so we've gone over the levels to watch. Bitcoin breaks 38, write these down. Bitcoin breaks 38,700, or rechart this yourself. Bitcoin highly likely to come back down to support at 38,700. If it breaks that, we're looking at 38,456. And if it breaks that, we're looking at the macro area here at 37K. Once we hit that, I'll be back on the channel, back, in the trading group. You'll have a moment of time to breathe. So let's see how this goes and see where we go. Unless there could be a massive drop. It could happen. But that we're basically looking at 37K to defend itself if we start dropping through these local supports. So, And again, 39,500. Right? The bulls need 39,500 to avoid more downside. It's just that simple. It's that simple. And we're back here. It's nice to be back above 39K. I mean, we were in the 38s for most of the day. So Bitcoin has made a bit of a move. The 15-minute was fun to trade. You could have traded it on and off all day long, just up, down, up, down. Up trades were a little bit better. That gave you a little more move than the short trades. And that gives you a little something, saying there's a little more bullish momentum than short momentum based on the colors alone on the charts. But, we shall see. And if you trade Hikanashi, I traded Hikanashi back and forth. I just think beginners should just start on the regular candles. That's how I start. So, but if you want to jump into Hikanashi, you will. Trading gets crazy. There's so many different types of candles. Baseline, hollow candles, line break. Like, it gets crazy. But again, I just old school. I just do it the old way with the candles. With the old school candles. More fun to come on Monday. Johnny Tremblay. Don't worry, Johnny. He gonna hurt someone. Who let right out? He gonna hurt someone. This guy over here. What, I'm like a clown over here? Like I amuse you? Ed Grace, any other mods family received 2 love super chats? One is Alex Papa. One at the very beginning. I can't see in the top of my chat. Anyone see who? +1 for the lifer. You're the man, dude. Yeah, funny. +1 for the lifer. Shout out to Crypto Jones in the game. Joshua Carrera, my man. And Michael Jordan being a cryptocurrency commercial, in my opinion. Oh, he will be. There goes Gina with the like report. Better hit that like, peeps. Don't want to be on Gina's bad side. Yeah, Dave. Right? She's freaking taking names. She's checking her list, and she's checking it twice. She's going to find out who's been naughty or nice. And don't want to end up being naughty. All right? There's kids on this channel. All right? And we're talking about being naughty to your mom and dad and having to, maybe not get dessert after dinner. Okay? That's what we're talking about. All right? Not talking about anything else. Sportium, thank you. Alex Papa supported for Honey Money. My man. Thank you so much. 52 with 63 sassiness. Funny. Shout out to everyone on LAHV, which I have no idea what that is, but shout out to Sean Connolly on LAHV. I'm naughty and nice. Oh, wow. How do I watch ATB every day, but never sub to you? Big mistake. Well, you're here now, my friend. You're here now, baby. You're ready to rock. And that's the point. That's the point, man. You know what I'm saying? Get around the blockchain, baby. Get around the blockchain. Find us. We're out here. We're out here. So we've gone over Bitcoin in a nutshell. I've given you where it will go if it goes to the upside, where it can go if it goes to the downside. We talked about the weekly. We talked about the daily. We talked about the 4 hour. We talked about the 1 hour. I showed you the 7 minute. I showed you the 15 minute. What else do you need? For crying out loud. I showed you this rising wedge that breaks down 68% of the time. I talked about the 200-day moving average maybe getting pulled up on the 15. And I gave you some ranges to watch, and I gave you every single level to watch until we get to 37K. And from then, I'll be back online again. You won't have to worry about it. So what the heck do you need? I'm gone. Have a great night. Oh, man. You got to love it, right? You got to love it. It's Saturday night, man. You know we get crazy on a Saturday night. You got to let me be me sometimes. I work 7 days a week. You got to let me be me sometimes. I got to be myself sometimes. Please, baby. Can I get a hello? I'm just living my life the way I want to live it, baby. Every single day, man. Breathing in the fresh air. Breathe from the diaphragm. That's where you jam. Breathe from the navel, man. Get down. That's where you're able. Breathe from the diaphragm. You're not getting enough oxygen. You're not spinning at the right velocity, baby. Deep breaths from the deep chest. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Are you out there, baby? Are you out there? Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Let's take a look at Gala as we move. This party sucks. No tips. Shout out to Rodney Robinson for the 199. Thank you so much for the tip, man. Hey, they're not tipping you at the party. Lame-okes. Bunch of cheapos. And then you sent me a tip, maybe to watch it change your, watch this change your jar, baby. Watch this change your jar, baby. Watch this change your jar. Super chat Sportium. Thank you. I think we looked at Sportium back in a while back, but I kind of half remember it. Let's take a look at Sportium. And remember, when you're searching, use pre-search. It's a great coin on KuCoin. Pre-search. It's a new KuCoin example, great coin. And I use it to search the internet. Pre-search, baby, pre-search. Jump on into pre-search. You'll love it. Let's jump into Coin Market Cap there, or Coin Gecko. Whatever we need here, Coin Market Cap will do. I'm only here for the technical analysis, the real dad bod. Moisten the like button for the tip. Whoa. We're crypto nerds here. I mean, that's like, whoa. Most of us have never touched a woman in our lives. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Oh my God. That's like the perception of the crypto community. Is like most of the kids have like spent so much time on their computers, they've never seen a girl. Like, it's just a joke, but I mean, it's funny. I'm trying to be the Zach Morris of crypto. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the Vanilla Ice of crypto. No, I'm trying to be the Mike Maloney of cryptocurrency, really. Trying to lead you guys to water, trying to teach you about history, trying to talk about Bitcoin is the new colonial script, trying to free people from the information that's been holding us back, trying to get us to that next level, trying to teach you about history, teach you about Alexander Scamilton and what really went down. Oh, I just made that up, but that fits so nicely, doesn't it? Alexander Scamilton. Huh. Interesting. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. That's a book for another story. Mr. Scamilton, how do you plead as you gave away America to the banking system? You grime. Let's take a look here. What's strong on CoinMarketCap? Show me some strength. This Bitcoin's up 1% in 24 hours, trying to hold some gains. Chili's back in the game, up 24%. And I was just talking about how Chili's is back in the move. Engine Coin up 8%. Cello taking a move. Gala Games up 7%. Cadena, our baby, as we talk about Cadena all the time. And Rose made a bit of a move. I talked about Rose BTC. Let's take a look at that quant, the graph. You know what? This list is getting bigger and bigger. My baby hot. So, you know, all coins are starting to make a bit of a rally here. Starting to move. Elrond even up 4%. IOTX, Shiba Inu, Loopring, Helium, Pancake Swap back to $6. Was getting hammered. Unbelievable. Litecoin, VeChain, Basic, Attention Token. Pancake Swap was 60 cents. This thing would go all the way to $44 if you can believe it. So there's juice in that tank. Wow. A lot of coins green today. Look at this, 4%. So in 24 hours, we're actually seeing a little bit of a green market. Didn't feel like it. Kind of low volume, but a little bit of a move here. Everything kind of pushing up to the upside. All right. However, that 1 hour is looming on almost every single coin. Right. Zap, you're invited to send a super chat if you want a psychic reading. Dark mode, please. Whatever, people. Dark mode, please. Oh, come on. It's like, I can't, man. I can't. I got you. Anything for the people. Anything for the people. See, he asked for it. He got it. That's what happens on this channel. Ask for it and you get it, baby. We got you. Let's take a look at Sportium. Let's see what's happening on Sportium. You know, I've never used CoinMarket. I've never used. Let's look at, Go Crypto Me still. How's that doing? Let's take a look at that. I'm going to see that on Deck Screener. Go Crypto Me. And how you like the screener at the bottom there, holding us down, right? Holding us down. Deck Screener is really the place to be. You might have to use Bitcoin every once in a while, but I really like Deck Screener a lot. See, I grab that contract address off of the page, then I'm going to paste it on in. That's how you search for coins here in cryptocurrency. Okay? So much funner than just going to Google. You're pasting contract addresses. It's a blast. So we talked about this there, right? It could get a bounce. It did not went sideways. But again, sideways ain't bad considering the market. Sideways ain't bad considering the market. This is Go Me Crypto, which is like the GoFundMe of crypto. And I just feel like it might make a bit of a play and get some win. Specifically what's been going on. They don't rug pull, and again, I don't know enough about it. It's a very small cap, low cap gem. High risk, high reward, by all means. High risk, high reward. But we could see 230% gains out of this little poop coin, okay? This is what's called a poop coin. I'm sorry, I don't mean it's a micro cap gem. Micro, instead of micro cap, you put an R there, micro. But again, you get what I'm saying here. Go Crypto Me. And that's just something you want to research. Take a look at it. Very small, low cap gem. Could do damage. You never know. All right. And that's going to be on Pancake Swap, a decentralized exchange. If you don't know how to use Pancake Swap, you don't know what I just did as I copied that contract address. If you don't know what's going on, the first Friday of every single month, I do a MetaMask course. Sign up for that. Jump on in. Once a month, I do a MetaMask course. Try to get 20 to 30 people in the course at a time. Jump on in, $125, and it'll blow your mind. It'll teach you everything you need to know. It'll show you some insight. I'll give you some insight as to how I was able to use decentralization to figure out where the market was moving and make a bit of a play. I believe you could also make a bit of a play for yourself. Jump on into that. I think decentralization is a world of opportunity. People are staking stable coins for 8%, 10%, 20%. So if that sounds cool to you, I think you might want to learn and educate yourself on how to use decentralized finance. And I have a course that will blow your mind. 2 hours that'll get you ready to rock from the beginning to the end. For the first time, I show you everything about MetaMask, through all the settings on MetaMask, everything you need to know, the advanced settings, how to do the gas fee, what a nonce is. What if you get a transaction that's stuck? What do you do? How do you raise the gas fee, change the nonce, and all that fun stuff, right? How do you sync with your mobile phone and more? How do you connect to 7 chains? How do you make a Solana wallet outside of the MetaMask wallet? Because it's a DeFi course. It's not just MetaMask. On top of that, how do you make an LP token? What is staking? What is earning? How do you provide liquidity to an exchange? What does that mean? I do all that live in front of you and actually show you. I stake a coin. I make an LP token. I add liquidity to the pool. I then take the LP token and I stake it for more percentage. And I show you exactly how to do that in the class. It'll blow your mind. I think you might want to check it out. Moving forward. Let's take a look at Sportium. Let's get into the super chats. Let me know what you got, baby. Let me know what you got. Let me know what you got on Saturday night. Can you guys rock with my energy? Who can keep up with the energy? Come on. Who can keep up with it? Who can go toe-to-toe with the lifer, baby? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Show me what you got, baby. Show me what you got. Saturday night, baby. Saturday night. Did you hear about JP Morgan and MetaMask? Crazy news. No, I did not. I'm going to Google that. I don't know if that's even worth looking at. I don't buy it. I don't know what's happening. Shout out to Crypto Jones in the game. My man. Why it's important. Does JP Morgan moan MetaMask news report points to link between the companies? Commonly used online wallet MetaMask is one of the largest players in the cryptocurrency and non-fungible token markets and is used by millions of people. A new report showed that MetaMask could be owned by a top US and global banking company. What happened? Shareholders of Consensus AG have filed for an independent audit of transactions involving MetaMask and Infura. The request was filed by 35 former employees representing 50% of Consensus shareholders. Consensus is an Ethereum development company that transferred control of MetaMask and Infura away. The transfer of assets took place in August 2020. Interesting. We filed to have a court assess the transaction, and if the court deemed it necessary, they will appoint an independent auditor to provide further scrutiny. Former Consensus AG employee Arthur Falls told CoinDesk. Consensus was founded by Joe Lubin, one of several co-founders of Ethereum. The suit alleges that Lubin benefited as he retained ownership of the lucrative assets and transferred debt to the previous company. Lubin is the majority shareholder in both Consensus, CAG, and Consensus Software. The former employees are invoking in the Swiss Code of Obligations, which could void the prior transactions. Lubin and board member Further Whitehart, both directors of CAG and CSI, which is not allowed as dual representation in Swiss and U.S. law. JP Morgan & Co. took a 10% stake in the CSI as part of a transaction, the report alleged. Was MetaMask valued at $4.14 million during the transaction, according to documents viewed by CoinDesk? So the business fundamentals, operating environment are entirely different today than the time of the transaction. Though the group would like to apply a valuation that might be achieved today to set the projects were pre-monetized during the darkest days of COVID when the transaction took place. What's important is MetaMask was valued at $4.4 million during the transaction, according to documents viewed by CoinMask. Only 4, that's insane. JP Morgan Chase took a 10% stake in CSI as part of the transaction. Consensus spins off CSI raised $200 million at a valuation of $3 billion in November. Coinbase Global was among the investors in the company in November. The company could be valued at $7 billion in a new round, according to photos. MetaMask and Infura, a node network, are considered as valuable pieces to the Ethereum infrastructure. Many in the crypto community are now questioning the ownership and arguably upset that a large banking company could own a part of the important infrastructure for a decentralized world. If the lawsuit moves forward, it could cast a negative light on JP Morgan by those in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, it's speculation right now. Hasn't been predetermined, but looks like there may be something going on. So I do, there's an idea there. There's an idea there, for sure. All right. And follow me at Twitter, at CryptoLifer33. I would greatly appreciate it. Look, BSC Gem is trending right now on Twitter. Whenever see BSC Gems are trending on Twitter, BSC Gem, my baby tonic, right? Tonic. I like Volt Inu. Any weird BSC gems you got out there? What do you guys think? What is a BSC gem out there that y'all like? Oh, yeah, Volt. Just Volt. My Baby Tonic and Volt. If that's trending, you should, if you see a trend, use it as a hashtag. You might actually get some likes or, just a little more because it's trending. Hey. How to achieve your dream life, man. I'm telling you right now. It was a Saturday. I was out with my family. We went for a walk. Then we went to a food store, and I was like, I got to be online tonight, do my thing. Traverse Planets, banging on them. And look, when we first talked about this in the NFT group here, in my group, these guys are awesome. I'm telling you. I actually like Traverse Planets. I had a feeling it was going to pop. It was about 2.6. Look, it made a double already today. They were looking at it this morning at 0.2 Ethereum, and now it's sitting pretty at 0.241 Ethereum. Nice with the gains, baby. Nice with the gains of the floor price. Doesn't mean your actual NFT may have doubled. It means the floor price doubled. You might have gotten a little less, a little more, depending on your rarity, right? Saitama also trending here on Twitter. Hey, Inu Saitama family, hope you're all well. Our action plan is follows. Swap is currently open and operable. Monitor and run diagnostics these next few days. Create additional pairings. Redeploy. Elon Masura hit y'all with his marketing in Dubai. I want Saitama at 0.01, okay? I'm not a fan of Saitama. Just showing. And then a half a Bitcoin is trending right now. Also on Twitter. With a half a Bitcoin, you could buy a small apartment near the waterfront promenade in lovely Serenade, Albania, and qualify for Albanian residence. U.S. citizens get up to 5 years. Near the waterfront promenade in lovely Sarande, Albania, and qualify for Albanian residence. U.S. citizens could get up to 5 years. 5 years in jail? What do you mean 5 years? 5 years of citizenship? Is that what they mean? What the heck does he mean? I don't like when I could get up to 5 years. In America, that doesn't sound good. You can get up to 5, man. Hey, I ain't doing anything that's going to get me up to 5. It's like, whoa, yikes. Ukrainian President and Russian President Putin meet with international leaders about the ongoing conflict. Amazing. Let's hope we can kind of end this with the least amount of hurt people. That sounds hilarious. Giant dragonflies, man. Watch out. You haven't seen them? Cryptocurrency's trending again on Twitter, taking over social media most of the time. I mean, we're all over the place. With 0.5 Bitcoin, you could buy a small apartment here. I love this. What else can you do with 0.5 Bitcoin? I'm listening. I'm actually listening too. I mean, the Nomad Capitalist talking about that too as well. That's a great person to check out, the Nomad Capitalist. That's him right there. And he's showing you, hey, look what you could do with 0.5 Bitcoin. There are 252 countries and territories in the world to choose from. Whether you want to lower taxes, more freedom, improve culture and relationships, or better lifestyle, there's almost certainly at least one place better than where you are now. Go where you are treated best. That's his idea. And Crypto Love is about this. Crypto Love goes where he's treated best. And you're probably going to find me going where I can get treated best as well. Because I treat people like gold. I want to get treated like gold. El Salvador, anywhere else, could be the next Singapore. Every generation or two may need to make a decision on where to go where you're treated best. Much of the world sees Singapore as a capitalist utopia, but the city-state is starting to have serious doubts about its widely admired model. Interesting. Geopolitics may not be at your doorstep, but it will affect you. Having some property, perhaps even agricultural property, in another country where you hold residence isn't the worst idea. You can do it for as little as a few $1,000. Hungary to ban all grain export effective immediately. Look, a few $1,000s, you could have some agricultural property in another country just in case you had to get there. Just in case you had to have something set up. Think about loud. There may come a day where there's no streamlined second citizen program exist, and the only way to get citizenship is to move. Big taxes, be lucky ancestors, or negotiate with the government. This would make the process substantially pricier. Today is $100K plus is a gift. It really is. How to verify information involving, whatever. A little tone deaf on it, but this guy's awesome. Check him out. The Nomad Capitalist. Check him out. But it's good to just check out. When we're trending on Twitter, I get excited. It means we're taking over. We're taking over. And look, they're pinning the price here on BOOKMAP just to run you back into the liquidity there. You can see them just pinning the price, doing their thing. And it is what it is now, right? I don't like that song for whatever reason. So I like this song though. I do. This song's deep. song makes you think of life and like how things could have been better one day, but they're all right now. And you know what, man? One day it's all gonna be better, and one day we're gonna make it through, man. You know, don't worry, man. All is good, man. Everything gonna be good, man. Let's take a look at that 15-minute back down again. This thing has oscillated so fast all day. Hey, you could trade it back to the upside yet again for another long. I mean, this is how you trade the chop, baby. You really got to trade it with levy. So BTC 3S, that's 3L, that's 3X leverage. There's really nothing else you can do on a boring day like today. Trade the 15-minute over and over again if it can hold levels. So you make your support and resistance. You look at what you're at, and it just broke support right there. I mean, right? Shoulder, head, possible shoulder, though. You can see that. Do you see it? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Do I have to draw it out? Am I? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and jumping on in. So we're looking at a short here for a long here for Bitcoin on the 15-minute. That's it. That's all I see really right now. And again, I'm not trading it. I like to test what I think is going to happen and see my accuracy over and over again over time. So nice little scalp easy. Let's see how much you can get. Yeah, I mean, I might. Let me look at the trade first before I say yes or no. You know, you never know. If it's worth it, it's worth it. Nah, 2%. Nah, definitely not. On a scalp, no, not even close. Can we get back to resistance? Can the 15-minute break resistance? That's the key. Can we hold the support, wick in, bounce back up, and rip back up? That's what we want, baby. That's what we need. All right? We are making higher lows. This is so far making a trend, a nice trend line to the upside. Right? Whoa, look at that. That was crazy. That was crazy. I just talked about it happening, and the candle went green, 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 wing, ding-a-dang-ding, right? Try to break out. Look at a smaller time frame. Those wicks will turn into candles. 5 minutes suggesting a pump here. Tiny cup and handle the 5. Tiny cup and handle the 5 minute. I tell you what, Joe. The last time I saw the game like this, it was 1968. I had 700 chicken wings and I couldn't breathe. But you know what? It was a great game. So, Bitcoin 3L could move, man. Tiny little coupe de handle. Samuel cup and handle. And it's a cup and handle all over again now, folks. I know. Calm down. It's just a cup and handle. I know, folks. I know. We'll get there. Hey, that's a nice jacket. Where'd you get that? Well, it matches the shoes. It matches the shoes. Unbelievable. So, Bitcoin to 11.99, right? Support here at 11.86. Resistance. If we can break up, I want that to be support resistance right now. It's just your mini world for the long for Bitcoin if you want to trade it with leverage here on KuCoin with Bitcoin 3L, right? I personally don't think I'm going to I personally am not going to trade this. Just not big enough gains for me. Not enough risk. Market's iffy, but this trend line's holding so far. Okay? You can almost kind of swing this up here. It's all about 39.5 at the end of the day. It's all about 39.5. We can't break it. It is what it is. Let's take a look at Sportium. Sorry I got off topic there with Sportium. I remembered now, though. And now I'm going to do all the super chats you ask. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's Saturday night. You know, I'm trying to have a little fun. No, I'm just messing with you. We'll take a look at Sportium here for $3.40, up 33% today. Wish you had told me about Sportium at 8 in the morning instead of right now. You know, it's a little late, don't you think? I'm just messing around. Let's look at it here. Let's look at it on the chats. And I believe it's an esport company. If I saw Sportium, I would suggest it's esports. You never know, but you know, market cap ain't even out yet. Only on PancakeSwap. Let's take a look at this at the site too. Sportium, enjoy sports the NFT way. Scroll down. Spotty is ready. Get your avatar. Sport is coming to the metaverse in a big way. Officially licensed by major leagues. K-League, KPBA, Kovo. Collect, play, and earn. Build your collection and earn SPRt tokens. I mean, if they have the connections to the leagues, that's going to be a big deal. If they definitely have the connections to the leagues, then that's going to be a big deal. If they're BSing, that's going to be a big deal as well. I like the little looks, though. Total supply, 888. Price, 388 SPRTs. and it's pretty small. There's only 388. There's only 888 of these things. Get your avatar today. Interesting. SPRt, Genesis NFT collection. Get your avatar. Become SPRt here at Sportium. Meet SPRt coming soon. How to get a SPRt with SPRt. Download MetaMask, swap spot, transfer SPRt, mint a SPRt. Upcoming events for SPRt holders, airdrop and fusion. Exclusive airdrop items for the VIP fans. Wow, this thing's pretty cool. This site's pretty cool. I like the look of the little SPRts. Everyone's a winner with 88 SPRts. 800 uniform SPRts, 80 Elven Jokers, and 8 Sportium Jokers. 800 uniform Sporties. A total of 800 Sporties are wearing a uniform from one of the 12K League teams and is a VIP fan of the team. On Elven, you'll be able to receive exclusive benefits only available for each team's VIP fan. Interesting. Okay. Wow, it's up hot. Look at this thing. And it looks nice, too. The chart looked good. Look at that. I mean, would you look at that? Would you look at the chart there, baby? Just moving so sweetly now. To the upside now. Would you look at that? The way the chart's moving there, girl. All the way to the upside now. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's amazing there, girl. Oh, my goodness. I mean, this thing has legs. Could get up even more here to $5. I like what I'm looking at it for SPRt. You know, there's a little bit of FOMO. They got a movement. They got an ecosystem. It's growing. I think we did go over this, too, a while back. This thing has legs. It's at resistance. Might have a little bit of a slowdown here for a while. Let's take a look here on the indicator. Type in RSI and just slap in the Stoke and the RSI on there. Take a look here. A little high on the 15. Take a look at the 4-hour. Should be low just like Bitcoin if you think about it, but it isn't. Okay, so it's a little high in the 4-hour. Look for it to come on down, bounce off that support region, but I like what I'm seeing for this, and I would put this on the radar. I actually like this thing. I'm going to actually write it down for the group. Sportium. And, you know, you could be we don't know anything about this coin. It's so new. We don't know much about it. But, you know, research Sportium. I'll put the link out so you can find it on CoinMarketCap. Do your own research. Find out about it. See if it fits right with your trading style, whatever you're doing, you know. All I could do is kind of search the internet for you every single day. And if I find a gem, I'm going to lay it out there for the trading group. Let you know what I'm looking at. All right. We need some Swiss banks to buy cryptocurrency, folks, in my opinion. They're going to now if they make it. K-Dub, the notorious Sam Price, my man. Shout out to K-Dub, my man. How you been, bro? Well, our Iris J. We need some Swiss bank warming up. Jose Carrero. Why? With KuCoin, just deposit my USD or whatever, and I could buy and withdraw to wallet easily? Yes. Yeah, you got to deposit USDT or USDC, either one. I listened to Crypto in 05 times, and he sounds funny. Man, I relate to your character. I'm a New Englander. Hilarious. Shout out to AcePR, my dude. I love it. I love it. Only use VPN when trading anywhere. There you go, my friend. Crypto Jones, that's dope. I was looking at possibly snatching up something there too after the bubble burst. I'm currently in Colorado, but planning on selling and flipping to digital nomad style. Does KuCoin work well with a VPN in the US? Anybody? No. Patreon is amazing 24/7 research. It is. Thank you for saying that. Exclusive Lifer Charts, Beginners TA, Learning Library, where you can actually learn what you need to learn to trade. Trades from around the world, VIP charts and ideas. Hit the link to join the Patreon today if you want to. You can pay for crypto with your Patreon by emailing cryptolifers@gmail. Check out the Lifers testimonials. You'll know you're in the right place. And I'm just reading a beautiful comment that Love Learning put out. Thank you for that comment. It's an amazing comment. Super Chat, Sportium. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. And thank you. And I see $30 here. Where did it come from? What are we doing here in Super Chats? Still going. All potatoes, no meat. There you go. Irish from New England, my man. KuCoin works fine with no VPN. Yes, it does. But, you know, the cautious traders all like to use a VPN at all times just to protect themselves. Digibyte up 4%. Doge up 1% at 12 cents. Dot back up to 17, up 4%. Engine Coin up 9%. Ethereum Classic, a lot of people like that. ETC, baby, up 3.96%. Ethereum at $2,678, up 2.4%. Let's take a look at ETH. I know everyone wants to take a look at ETH. I haven't taken a look at ETH in a while. Let's take a look at ETH on Binance. Okay. And when I just look at it quickly, I see a bullish flag, right? On the 5-minute. Does want to pump to the upside. Can ETH get a move? Can ETH break on out? I'm going to delete all this work. I'm going to look at ETH here on the 3-day chart. And I mean, if you look at it, it's in a beautiful uptrend. Cryptocurrency itself is just continuing to be in an uptrend. Also, I mean, this is just the 3-day chart. You have swing up to swing up, and you have sharp swing down to swing down. Ethereum has heavy hidden bullish divergence. That tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. Yes, you see high stochastics, but again, we could cross levels and get high there. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Double bottomed. Broke that right channel, though, just like Bitcoin, and came back down. I mean, to me, we're doing this. And we're just going to consolidate here, Up, down, and get tight. Somewhere into May or June, and then pop, in my humble opinion, and then blah. That's what we could have. That's very viable. Go sideways for 3 or 4 months, Up to 3K, back around, 27, do our thing, and then bull run ready, blast off, Looks just like Bitcoin in a bit of a way. Falling wedge. We try to break out. We're back around the zone. Let's take a look at our bigger support and resistance areas. And you remember, Ethereum just came out in 2014. It's still so young. Like, can you believe that? It's 6 years old. Like a 6-year-old asset. Think about that. Like, think about Amazon 6 years ago. Like, I mean, we know these coins because we've been in them for so long. We've been in crypto. It feels like an eternity at this point, right? That would put ETH at a new all-time high at about $5,777, even $5,800 for Ethereum, right? Bang. A bullish flag would have to be falling down. I should have kept it. Hello, Morocco. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, my love from Morocco. Watch you every day. And Jordan Cameron. Thank you so much, man. Much respect to you. Appreciate you. Hello, much love from Morocco. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So we are done with the halving cycles. No, I don't believe so. No, I don't believe so. No. But we'll pull back again. We will pull back eventually. Next halving is 2024. So we could get the bear market to start like late 2022, and then we could kind of consolidate a little bit. We'll break that down in a second. How many likes we got? 276? If I get to 350 likes, I'll show you a giant Bitcoin chart. I'll show you Bitcoin's whole life. I'll show you every single halving that it had, and I'll give you a beautiful projection on a pi, logarithmic cycle scale that'll blow your mind. If you want to see that, let's get up to 350 likes. But that's some covered information that I don't put out every day in the live, but I like to put out. So if you want to see it, let me know. Thanks for streaming. I watch you all the time, man. Thank you so much for saying that. Shout out to Dr. Deuce. You're the man, dude. Hey, Crypto, do Gala or Uma? Thank you. Please send in a super chat when you get the chance, and I'll go over the coin. It just is what it is, Okay, so let's take a look at what do we want here? Yeah, Binance. All right. You can see macro levels for Bitcoin. 44,400. That was where we couldn't get past, right? Then we got to get back up above this 40K region. That's a big deal. And if we don't, we can come all the way back down to sweep the 34,000. And then we're talking about sweeping the 30K lows. So we're watching this level closely because if we break it, you have one level right here to bounce from, 36, and then we're talking 34. So that's the macro levels to watch too for BTC. All right. The dollar index pumping and continuing to move. So that's not the funnest thing in the world too as well. However, it's getting overbought on the daily time frame. It's about to roll over. I wanted to see it hit this resistance and roll to the downside. That's what I would like to see. Okay. Let's take a look at UMA. Imagine a stablecoin pegged to Bitcoin. That would be pretty cool. Wouldn't that just be Bitcoin, though? You know, I thought about that the other day, but apparently no, there's going to be stable coins that are pegged to Bitcoin. Bitcoin stable coins. Pretty nuts, right? But that's what's going to happen. That's the world we live in. That's what I see us going into. 918 for UMA. Let's take a look at what we have cooking for UMA, because UMA's been cooking. I'll tell you that right now. And, yeah. Follow the channel every single day. Watch the live. Join the trading group. I will get you in the best, most profitable setups daily. You will find what you need all the time, every single day here. We'll find the charts. We'll find where the money flows in cryptocurrency. We'll find the next trend, too. We found the metaverse trend fast. We found Web 3.0 fast. We'll be into, now I'm into WASM, and I'm telling you, WASM is the next trend. I'm already on it. I'm going to make the next trend. The next trend is WASM. I'm telling you right now. The next trend is going to be a bit of a WASM move. Take a look at the 15-minute. Is the 15-minute spent? It is. I like that. That's where I like to get down. UMA moving. Let's take a look at the 4-hour as well. UMA. UMA, baby. UMA looking sweet. So, UMA could break this trend line. Bitcoin could dump, and you could see a move. Anything could happen. Always use a stop loss and be ready. But UMA could do 93% gains faster than we realize. UMA, baby, UMA. I'm willing to take a shot. I actually like this chart. To me, kind of the trade of the night. Because it's been hot. It's been good. Trade's been nice. Right? Support and resistance have been beautiful. I like it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. What I like, you might not have to like. You don't have to like what I like. Please don't like what I like. Do whatever makes you happy. You got to like it to get in. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. Falling volume with falling price tells me we will have a reversal. Lack of selling pressure on the bearish momentum here inside of the MACD. We're also in a falling wedge on side of the rising wedge. We're in a falling wedge inside of the RSI, and we're below the $50 region. We're sitting at a value of about 42. I like it a lot. So, shoulder, bit of a shoulder here, slanted, not too much, but something cooking here for UMA. I like what I'm seeing for UMA. 95% gains out of UMA. And they'll probably try to, they might come stop you out. They might try to kind of stop hunt right here and swing out. I've seen that. They'll swing down and then pump the price right up. If you see the swing down, establish that swing down, J-hook style, scallop, however you want to call it. Ride that puppy, ride that puppy. Trade of the night. I'm looking at UMA. Okay. And again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And in that case, let's talk about XIA chain. What is it doing? 1319. I mean, we talked about this coin will continue to go up. Just that's what it does. I don't even think you could put regular TA on this thing because the way it reacts, it's just insanity. Pure insanity. Almost have to, this is nuts, right? We talked about this at $3.70. We went over it. Had you played it, you'd be up beautifully right now. Beautifully. And we did it when the market was just absolute garbage. Made a 3.5x and continuing to hold its own. Do whatever makes you happy, but that thing is doing damage. And that's why we like to serve Damas cheese here on the channel. A side of Damas cheese ready to rock. But XIA chain continue to beat them down to the ground. Let's take a look at ACT. Reminds me of XIA chain, so I like to look at it. Check GRT. Super chats won't come in anymore. We're blinded. I guess it's because we gave all the super chat money away to the Afghans. Thanks for the showcasing UMA without me paying. But I will donate part of what I make of UMA. Whatever makes you happy, my friend. What's good? How's the family? Shout out to my man, One Pokila. Thank you so much for asking, man. They're pretty big. 500K subs. I'm sub to many and listen for maybe 3 of them intermittently. No idea who that is, Red. ACH been carrying me, right? Isn't that crazy, bro? I went over the percentage the other day with XIA. It's crazy. And I gave it to the channel. We went through it. Gave it to the group. Man, we had this thing way down here, charted out, documented. Time-stamped. Nailed it. Yet again, we find ways to make gains no matter what happens in the market. We're going to sniff out the coin. I don't know how we do it, but we do it. Okay, ACT chain, not to be confused with the XC chain. A chain. A chain had a nice pump recently, came back. Bit of a triple bottom here. See this? That is a triple bottom for A chain. All right. Just was on my radar for a second. I was thinking about it. Slightly broke out here and formed a bit of a flag. Let's take a look at the flag of the 15-minute. How does it look? Making a bit of a move here. We call this flagging out. A little bit of A chain here. I think a lot more high risk because it got beat to the ground and sold off. Below the 200-day moving average. Like to see it push out. But see how it got sucked to the 200? That's what we wanted to see. It's got to get above this resistance point here. Right there. That's its like kind of hole. It's getting held back by 007. Once it gets above 07, look for support. I may begin to play this even more. I like what I'm seeing for it. But again, I'm not a huge fan of it. It doesn't give me that je ne sais quoi. It doesn't give me the je ne sais quoi. I don't know why, but it doesn't give me that. Let's take a look at Mirror. You guys were telling me Mirror and Anchor Protocol. Both doing damage, right? Let's take a look at Mirror here on Binance. I think it also is on KuCoin, though. Yeah, Mirror Protocol on KuCoin. Again, Luna's moving, Mirror's looning, Anchor's moving. And this is what's happening. This is what's going on. Look at this on the 15-minute. This is a cup and heady here. Sammy cup and heady again on the 5th line. Are you kidding me? Is that the 7th time? I mean, I can't. If I see that guy make another cup and handle, I'm gonna just. I'm gonna do something about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, he's out of his mind. I mean, he can't do TA like that. He's supposed to do TA the way everybody else does. He can't just do it all on his own and make things up along all the way and make money. I mean, he makes money, but what do you mean? He doesn't do TA the way you're supposed to do it. He does TA in his own way. That's Sammy Cuphead. He's out of his mind. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Look at Mirror Protocol. Look what I'm building up here. A bit of a cup and handle inside of the bull pennant, possibly pumping up to the upside. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's in our favor, too. About to touch that 21-day moving average. I like what I'm seeing for this. I like what I'm seeing for Mirror Protocol. And Mirror to Anchor is Anchor to Luna is Luna to boom, 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 booma. Trying to put it down as fast as I can. Are you understanding what I'm doing? Ecosystems, baby. Ecosystems. Understand the ecosystem you are in. Understand what goes on. Like Solana, you got Serum and Radom. It's kind of like Mirror and Anchor to Luna. You're going to get this movement. Mirror looking pretty sweet right now. Mirror Protocol. So again, come to the channel. Hang out with us. Hang out with a group of crypto fiends, crypto freaks, crypto fruitcakes. We're going to get it down. We're going to show you what's happening. We're going to break it down like brass tacks. We're going to find the movement in the zone. We're going to stay focused. We're going to work every single day of the week. Can you believe that? Haven't taken a day off in over a year. This is episode number 400, everybody. Episode number 400. Episode number 400 coming strong. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. D-Gens, baby. Super chats. Thank you always for guiding us and being with us from SPRt. You're the man, dude. Anytime. 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 Thanks for showcasing UMA without me paying, but I will donate part of what I make of UMA. Look at that, man. Ubix, baby. Ooh. 400 likes from a man. 307 likes. Can we get to 400 likes? I know we could. There's more people watching than they say there is, just so you know. Not easy to be a tuber, man. I know, but you're doing your thing. It's the hardest job in the entire world. It is the hardest job in the entire, one of the hardest jobs in the world. I'll tell you that right now. Like, it is tough. I'll tell you that right now. It is tough. It's not easy. We have 253 people on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it if you could do me that favor. It just does so. Oh, we got more likes than the watchers. Look, 309. I believe we got 500 people watching right now, though. I believe we have 500 people watching. My 6th sense tells me there's more people watching than they show the number. I don't know why, but that's my 6th sense. I could be wrong, but usually I'm pretty good with my intuition. I trust it pretty strongly, and it holds me down pretty well. Got me into Bitcoin very low. Got me into Phantom very low. Got me into a lot of things on the low. Maybe 10x, 50x. My instincts were pretty spot on, so KuCoin, Mirror Protocol, I like what I'm looking at. And let's take a look at Anchor while we're here. I mean, I felt like Anchor might just continue. Finally took a beat down. It did pump, though. It did pump, made a bit of an M pattern. Look at the M on the 15-minute. When you see the M, get out. Get out when you see an M. And when you see the beginnings of an M. Even bearish divergence started to form here, right? And we even showed you the bearish div here the day before. And there's your crash, 616. Always take profits, baby. Always take profits. You may never get to the target. Anything is possible. I always show you my trades, and then I say, right now, we get stopped out right now. This thing could go to zero. Always have a stop loss. Always be ready. Looks like Mirror is going to be the next mover. Anchor Protocol had a beautiful pump, though. We talked about it down here at 340. Shout out to anyone that took it for a ride. I don't know if you got all 70% gains out of it. We took it for a bunch of different little wins here. Shout out to anyone that jumped on in. What now? What now for Anchor? Well, that's what a lot of people want to know. A lot of people are in and probably didn't sell. Now they're like, dang, what do I do now? I got pounded. Things were going well, but I got greedy. That's what happens to the beginners. It's what happens to beginner traders. They just don't know when to take profits. They get greedy. You know, it's sad because it is what it is, right? Now, pumped up huge, trying to break the parabola, touching the 21-day moving average. 4-hour coming on down, not too shabby. You want to kind of, I mean, that daily could ride, but you really want to see the daily still RSI come back to, it's got to cool off. Daily RSI come back down, stochastics RSI come back down. Both of these to me are kind of in the cooked region. You know, 4-hour as well, it's consolidating. I'd make a bit of a flag here. Does it come down? Does it come up? We don't know what it's going to do. And, you know, from this impulse here, I pull a Fibonacci. We may come all the way back down to the 618, a $3 anchor. And again, a DeFi coin does this a lot. There's hype when people want to get into a high APR. Once that's done and people get what they need, they flush that coin. So I saw this too many times when I ran into farms with high APY. The traders were just trading it and they were revving it up. And the price was going up, making it look like everything was fine. But at the end of the day, it was a dump, you know. So Anchor Protocol finally getting a bit of a dip. Buy back up there, but, you know, that's what I'm looking at here. 21 isn't too far on the 4-hour. That's a good sign. It could stay. It could actually, you know, that I've seen this do something like this because of how close it is to the 21. Stay in a bit of a flag, but we shall see. Let's watch price action start to create some market, you know, take some market structure. Let's see what's going on so we can kind of see. I don't just jump in. You got to see what the market gives you. Project and see what the market gives you. Then you can make a bit of a move on that idea, right? And again, don't overtrade tonight. I don't see a lot of crazy opportunities. The market is not amazing. Market is not amazing. Some wins here and there, but the market is not amazing. I noticed Animoca Brands is an investor in Sportium. Everything Animoca touches turns to gold. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's a good point. It's a very good point, my friend. That's a very good point. And I totally agree with you. Animoca is hotcakes. See, my group is on fire, man. They're on fire. So, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's see what's up with the chat. Any more? No one's asking about coins. We got a lot of sleepers in the chat section today. Do you have to set a stop loss at the time you open a trade? Or can one be made after the buy, like a limit sell? One can be made whenever you want, you know? That's why I like 3 commas, though. Let me kind of plug 3 commas in here when you ask that question. The idea is to set a stop loss when you make the trade. A lot of times you can't do that because you have to limit order first, or you have to, you know, you might have to OCO, but it's tough. It's not easy. Right here is my 3 commas account, okay? You can open up a trade here using the Smart Trade feature. When you do that, you can hit limit order, pick your limit order, pick the amount of money you want to use. You can hit set take profit, you can hit set stop loss, and then you can hit create the trade. And therefore, you enter the trade at the limit with a limit order, and then you could have a limit order and a limit or a market order depending how you feel. I like to put a market order on my conditional market because if I'm not around and sleeping in the middle of the night, you just never know. In this way, 3 commas makes the trade and then tracks it for you as well. It's a beautiful thing. It has a trading diary. It has a dashboard showing you where all your exchanges is. You can connect multiple exchanges to it, up to like 25 or 30, even some of the same ones from the same exchange. If you have different accounts on the same exchange, you can do so much with it. You can do DCA bots, grid bots, They even have an app. They even have a wallet. They got more coming out. I'm working with the team, talking to them. We're going to come out with more stuff too as well. I have a referral link in the description. If you sign up to 3 Commas, I would greatly appreciate it. It's amazing. Subscriptions aren't even that expensive for what they provide. All the coins that you can use, how you trade. I think it's such a convenient thing. You can even use one active smart trade and one DCA bot for free, completely for free, forever. So why not? Unlimited scalper terminal, right? Paper trading is not supported though. But again, why not do it for free? One active smart trade, one DCA bot. You connect one exchange, right? Right here, unlimited active smart trades, one DCA bot, unlimited scalper terminal, paper trade, right? And then $24 a month, which I do right now. I pay for the $24 a month. I don't even do the pro all the way, you know, which I probably could now. I mean, I don't know why I don't. Unlimited grid bots, unlimited option bots, unlimited scalper terminal, paper trading. I got one option bot, one grid bot, you know. I don't run a lot of bots. That's the thing. So it is what it is. I may start, though. I think I'm going to start running some bots. Today, I got it kind of like, I FOMO'd for a bot today a little bit. But that's 3 Commas, man. It's amazing. I love it. Shows you all your money, where everything is, nice and neat. And, you know, say you have to use a VPN for whatever you're doing. This you don't, and you can sign in, and this shows you all your coins all at one place, everything you own, how much you have in it, you know, what your biggest stake is. Like, you can see my biggest stake is Bitcoin. Then I got some Tether on Ice, right? Then I got Cosmos, Syscoin, Dogelon, Mars, Multivac, Eradix. I mean, this is some, like, you know, this information is kind of like, yeah. Look, I got Bant, Share, I got Ubix, right? Eradix, Wax, VeChain, Mask, Chi, Lossless, Algorand. These are coins you might want to write down. I got bags on bags. I got Matic, DAG, Decentraland, Phantom Go, Cody, Safe Haven, Silo, Mbox, Aave, Cadena. I got a little OPCT. I got a little Accent. I got some Dogecoin, Dragon Chain from back in the day. Probably have to get rid of it soon. I got some Solana, some Vitor, some Ren. And some of these are just smaller trades that just get stuck in at the end of your thing, you know. But again, I hold bags on bags. I hold bags on bags. I'm telling you, I got 5-year plan, 4-year plan, 2-year plan, 10-year plan, 8-year plan. I like Lisk right now. Lisk has been hot. It's forming a bit of a flag here. It pumped recently. It's bouncing off the trend line. Lisk is an oldie but goodie. Was a hot coin back in the 2017 move. Could start to get some move. Had a good team. Had a strong play. It's definitely not a rug pull. This thing's been around a long, long time. LSK Lisk. Is it on other exchanges? Where can you find Lisk, baby? Lisk. It's on Poloniex, Bittrex, and Binance. You know, I do advise opening up a Bittrex account. I'm about to open up a Bittrex and start playing around on Bittrex. It was the first exchange I ever started using when I got into cryptocurrency, the Bittrex exchange, right? I like what I'm seeing here for Lisk right now. In a bit of a flag here, wants to bump to the upside. Again, if you can't get into Binance, open up a Bolsadex. Use a VPN. You'll be fine. Works great. Boom. Lisk could go up 40% gains. I like what I'm seeing here on the 4-hour time frame. 1 hour is a little overbought as well, like Bitcoin. Look for it to come on down. I'll put an alert here. However, the whole market's been acting funny. But I would watch Lisk. Keep it on the radar. Definitely keep it on the radar. Just use your 3 Commas link. By the way, pretty impressive platform. I wouldn't have used it if you didn't show it multiple times. Hey, thank you for saying that. So, hey, I'm going to keep showing it then. Hey, there you go. It works, right? And I appreciate you using the referral link. Shout out to Scooter McGavin, my man. Scooter McGavin, I love that. And now I'm Shooter McGavin. And this is Shooter's Day. And this is Shooter's World. So grime, right? And I'll burn your mother's house down and I'll piss on the ashes. Your grandma, whatever, you know. Horrible. Horrible. Your fingers hurt? Well, you just pulled landscaping duty. Does anybody else's fingers hurt? That was crazy, right? Oh, my God. We hit Waves for 51. It went up even more. 78% gains for Waves. We were all over it down here at 11 beans. I called the flag right there. No stop loss got hit. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Yes, thank you. Yes, you can do it again next week. It's been hot. It's been hot. It's been hot. Multivac's been hot on my radar a little bit here. Let's take a look at Multivac and what I see happening for MTV. Not to be confused with the old TV channel. We used to get our fix there for Green Day. All right. I walk a lonely road from the road that I have never been. So we could get a pump here, 4 hour as well here. I like what I'm seeing for MTV, and it's been hot. It's been hot. Look for MTV to break this trend line and pop to the upside. This thing's been hot. I'm telling you, it's been Holt. It's been Holtz. Bit of a cup and handle here for MTV. Could it break out and get some gains back to 1.5 cents? I'm a long-term holder of this. I have a big old bag of it. I will disclose. I always like to disclose if I hold a bag of something and let you know. But I hold a bag of like every coin in the world. So it's like, if it exists, I probably hold a bag of it. No, I'm not that bad. But, you know, pretty close to it. It feels like that sometimes. Multivac on KuCoin, a beautiful exchange. Use the link to KuCoin. You will not regret it. What a beautiful exchange. And then you can use the link to 3 commas and bam. Together, the KuCoin and the 3 commas link make it very easy to trade. Let me explain how and why. Right now, I would go to TradingView and TradingView. It's really TradingView, 3 commas and KuCoin, the triple entendre. But right here, look, you set your support and resistance with the long tool, which it gives me my risk. It tells me that I have a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio or better. I can't take the trade. Great. I'm going to risk 26% to gain 86%. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I like the trade. Risk-reward ratio is official, right? Then you go over to Smart Trade. Watch how cool this is. Watch how easy is this. So you learn technical analysis. You learn your patterns. You learn support and resistance, okay? You understand where you're at with a higher low. Look, low, higher low. You make your support and resistance lines. You understand trend lines and patterns. You draw your patterns, support and resistance, and then you start to learn your oscillators. You know that when you're low on the 4-hour stochastics RSI, that it's highly likely you will make a move to the upside. With this knowledge, you use in tight moving average as well, when moving averages are very tight, and the fact that the 21 looks like it's crossing the bigger moving averages, and the 50 may cross the 200, which is a golden cross on the 4-hour, as well as price action being very close to the 4-hour time frame of the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame. That's important. If price action gets above the 200-day, that's very, very bullish for price action. So MTV looking very bullish to me. I like what I'm seeing here for MTV. What you do then, you draw this, look, and you see 89.18% and 26.65. How sweet is this? You go here, KuCoin, USDT, you type in MTV. Look how simple and easy this is. Look how the trade works out so nice and easily. Check this out. You may get stopped out. Doesn't guarantee that you're going to win, but look how planning the trade out works easily. That's how I want to say. Look how planning the trade plays out nice and easily. So we go to limit order, right? We're at that actual thing. It's 777s there, right? How much do we want, right? I could put 11 grand in the trade, 500 depending, whatever. Set take profit, set the stop loss, right? So we hit our take profit, stop loss. We go back to the chart. We've already determined all this by measured move, support and resistance, and we even have our risk reward ratio set. We know what we're up to. We're going to take 89% on the top. And again, to be cute, I would go to 79 or maybe shave it a little bit, but 89%. Okay. And then the stop loss has to be at about 26.65. 26.65. Look how easy that is. And then I enter the trade, bang, bang, bang. Hit create the trade, and you're ready to go. That now has how you equated the trade from TradingView and what you've learned on technical analysis to the referral links you now use with TradingView, KuCoin, and 3 commas. And that's how trading becomes nice and easy in one simple package. That's what I'm trying to push out here. That's the way I found it to work for me. Again, not everybody has that system in place. That's the system I found. There's so many other programs and things out there and ways to trade. This is what I've put together over times of being in the market, and it works out really well for me. I find it's great for a beginner as well because look how easy that was, right? Look how we can see the exact locations. Look how this tool shows it to us nice and neat. And look how those actual values load right up in here nice and neat. You can even scroll left and right. I mean, it's unbelievable how nice 3 commas is. I mean, come on. It's showing me where I'm at right now, how much money I have in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, and the US dollar. Look, they're all green right now. Green, 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 green. Even has a trading diary, which will tell you if you're up or down in your trades, how many trades you've made, how much money you've made trading. It breaks it down for you. I'm telling you, you'll absolutely love 3 commas. To bring it up again, MTV is on my radar as a possible trade to go up to the upside. Again, we may get stopped out. You never know. But MTV is on the radar on KuCoin. Ren's been hot lately. It has been hot. Ren was hot just the other day. Someone said it was spiking. Maybe it's spiking on a different exchange. Right now, it's not. Interesting. Let's take a look at it on Binance. Maybe it's spiking on Binance. You never know. No. Ren spiking. Funny. On the daily chart. I see you're looking at the daily. I guess. We thought it might pump out of there. Did not, right? Didn't hold resistance when Bitcoin took the dump easy. Took everything down with it. That's, again, thing to know. Like, no matter what happens in trading. And I held Ren BTC for over a year and made big gains on it. It actually did pretty well. Ren BTC. I mean, it's in a beautiful channel here, right? And you have to assume that price action will stay in the channel until it does not, okay? Come back to the upside. That's what we're looking for here for Ren BTC. Don't even need that. It just added noise. It's at support and resistance here. And we've got a double bottom here with bullish divergence. Exaggerated bullish divergence. You got a flat top here and a move to the upside here. Exaggerated bullish divergence. If I may so say so. Yeah, they're just too flat. Slight move down. It's bullish divergence, but looks more like exaggerated, but it's bullish. The daily, however, is overbought, right? You see on the stochastics RSI, not the best sign, and we couldn't break a previous high after the whole momentum is moved. Like, we came all the way up and we didn't break this high. It's a little bearish to me. All right. It's a little bearish to me. However, let's take a look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. They kind of want to move. 4 hour wants to be. You know what? I've seen the 4 hour save the day and take us all the way to something else. So we could see it move. So I'm not going to put it past the 4 hour. And we are at this local support here with the divergence. Seeing some big signals. Is the daily isn't showing strength. But again, we could see these time frames just flip and the daily could stay up here. And we could boom out of here. Anything could happen. So what do I say for Ren? I mean, does it come back down? Let's see if it can hold this trend. Move this trend here. Let's see if it can hold this trend. Maybe it comes back down and bounces again one more time. Off of what, 22 to 35 cents? 15-minute could flip on you too. Let's look at the smaller time frame, just as if I'm entering a trade. Now, I like to trade Ren BTC. It's a good pair. I don't know. I'm getting some mixed signals for Ren. Oh, my man's on a different coin. He's on RBN. I was about to say, my man's hot. My man's hot. He don't play. This thing's on like some whack exchange though, right? Yeah. It's on CoinX or Poloniex. This thing could pop tonight though. Look at it on the daily. Wants to do some damage, right? Could make a move. Definitely could. That's RBN, Ribbon. Check out Ribbon. Let's take a look at whatever happened to Route or Ranker. Maybe Ranker was a brand new coin. Just came out on KuCoin. Did it take the dump easy? Probably did, right? Let's take a look. Just kept going to the downside. Look at that. Might break out of this flag. Trying to put in a higher low here on the 1 hour. Tempting to put in a higher low. I mean, this is high risk right here, but this could pump. Ranker. New coin on KuCoin as well. 200-day moving average coming into play. Yeah, ugly though on the bigger time frames. I'm leaving that one alone. It's way too risky for me. I want a cleaner chart. What was that was pumping? We got AMP. Remember, fourth was hot. RFox in the dumps. Iris could come back up. Every coin in the game. Nifty was hot. Remember NIF? NIF was kind of getting a little bit of a move here. Looks like we got the little pump out of NIF. Tiny little move, though. Nothing. No. Flagged out. It's hitting support. Interesting. Lack of liquidity on NIF, though. I don't like it. I like when there's sticker liquidity on the book. Sketchy night for the crypto market, I'm telling you. Low liquidity Saturday night. And to me, it's trying to hold this trend line. But if it falls out, it falls out. 1 hour could dump on us. Anything is possible. We got mixed signals tonight for sure. Mixed signals for Bitcoin. It is hold 39,047. They got us in a holding pattern for sure. At the end of the day, when when the market looks iffy, you just look at the probability. That's a rising wedge that breaks down 68% of the time. That's your measured move. Highly likely this is what's going to occur, right? If you just look at it for what it is, and the stochastics are high, and you're going to see Bitcoin at about 37K. That's highly likely. Like that's the most likely scenario. Okay, look at this Bitcoin field. This happened only once in history of Bitcoin. In 2016 and 2017, Bitcoin had a low and slowly increasing volume. What followed was an insane alt season. Now it's happening again. Look at that. Low and slowly increasing volume. Low and slow increasing. Yeah. I'm feeling some type of alt season brewing. I really am. Like, even though the market looks funky, I'm seeing some strength in the altcoins. Like, the BTC pairs are popping up. Bitcoin will be kind of sideways down for the day, and we're seeing movement. So I'm seeing some moves going on. So wow, pretty big move here. So I mean, like we're bullish, we're bearish. The market's iffy. There's levels that just have to be held. This like 40K region has to be reclaimed really to continue the bearish zone. We got to get back up at 40K. They're playing with us with 39.5 tonight. It's a funky situation to be in for sure. Every Tuesday, 3 p.m., I only got to work on my timing. Binance warps the mobile charts. I don't know about that. Let's take a look at it. I mean, you can't see much on the phone. That's for sure, you know. AXS, all right? AXS for tethers. So we talked about this thing. Remember, it came back down. Look, it's double bottoming here at the 706 Fibonacci level. It's usually a pretty good bottom. 4 hours getting a little overbought, though. We didn't break previous highs. But again, could this thing pump? AXS. I'll tell you right now, the market's kind of in such an iffy time. Like, I won't open huge trades until I see Bitcoin showing me some signs of life above 40K, you know? Or we'll start to short the market if we get a good rejection. However, we are bouncing on the 706, double bottom here. Daily time frame's not in the happiest zone, though. It's got to see this hold basically 47, 48 area. If it holds 48, 47, you're fine. It breaks that. I mean, you could see it back at 37, and then even all the way back down. One last line there, yeah, 30, 26.6. I find they're usually similar. Maybe I never noticed. BSC token or regular coins. Yeah, market's weird right now. Market is very strange right now. Very strange. Lack of volume, lack of interest at the moment, for sure. You know, pretty cool to see this chart here. Slowly increasing volume. Slowly increasing volume. Low volume. Low volume. Alt season. Alt season right there. It's so fast, too. You just boom. I mean, but that was the alt season. January to June almost of 2017. Unreal. There was a little alt season there. Bigger alt season way later, though. But that's how alt season began, for sure. If we get the beginning of alt season and that we're just, because guys, we could be so early right now. Like we could be the 2016ers. And then the newbies come in and pump us all the way up. You know, we're consolidating. That's consolidation for Bitcoin for sure, in my humble opinion. That looks like beautiful consolidation. Look at that. Like, it just looks like 50K, 30K. That's the consolidation. That's what Crypto Love is talking about. If you follow Crypto Love, you listen to Crypto Love, that's what he's breaking down. That's what he's going over, okay? That's what he's saying, you know? Yeah, a lady so small on here. Whoa, another crypto lady among us. Rainer Hasbrook. Timeless travel, yes, a lady, so it's small on here. It is so small on here. What up, people? Don't see the pic. Yes, thank you so much. BSC token. You guys are doing like backdoor deals like on my live stream. I'm just making it. This channel, one thing about KuCoin, I'm on it 24/7. But if you margin trade any big drop on Bitcoin, KuCoin app crashes and you can't manage assets. They say they'll take responsibility, but don't. Yeah, why are you margin trading? Like, I don't margin trade. I don't tell anyone to margin trade. I've never margin traded in my life. I don't high leverage trade. I only use 3x spot tokens. I don't play the margin game. I don't think anyone should, and I highly advise against it. I don't push leverage trading links. I don't push Bybit. I don't push BitGet. I don't push Bitscap. I don't push any of that nonsense. That's not my thing. I'm here to teach you how to trade. I'm here to do the right thing, okay? Maybe I'd get more popular if I slang leverage links at everybody, but that's not my style. It's not what I'm doing. Again, you know what I'm saying? Again, you know. Be easy. Just be easy, man. Be easy. Let's take a look at Mirror Protocol here. Did it bang on them? It probably did, right? I mean, my trading strategy said it good, and it's pretty accurate, so you never know. No. What's going on here? What's going on? Got a nice pump, though, didn't it? Look at that. It broke out exactly as we went over on the channel. Look at that. I mean, to a T. Boom, boom, boom. Already up. Not a lot, but you'd already be up. The trade is already up 3.8%. And it's still got legs in the 15-minute, about to break support. If this thing can get above support, I mean, it's gone, baby, gone. I'd watch Mirror Protocol. I like what it's doing. Already moving. Mirror moving, baby. Mirror moving. Let's go over the Fear and Greed Index before we get out of here for the night. That's going to be the last thing I look at before we jump out of here. The lower it is, the better it is for us. We want to buy as much fear as we can. Okay? We want to buy as much fear as possible. Ooh, that's great, baby. Back in that zone. Hey, we're not even low enough to be there, in my humble opinion. Like, that's like, we didn't see enough. Wow, we're getting crazy here. When the Stokes say you're done, you're done. Don't fight the stochastics, the crypto lifer. We're starting to make more NFTs here, guys. We're getting crazy with it. I don't live in fear. I live in the charts. You got to love that one. You show me the charts and I'll show you the news. It is what it is, man. I trade when the stochastics tell me it's a good idea, not when I feel or think it. All right? You get a pump, then you touch the 21. You get a pump, then you touch the 21. It's just that simple. It's funny. I love that. It's cool, man. Listening to the IMF for the U.S. government about Bitcoin. Rookie mistake. I love it. I bought a coin I heard about at work without doing any research. Rookie mistake. Getting into a trade without looking at support and resistance lines. Rookie mistake, right? I think and I feel have no place in trading. Love that. I don't live in fear. I live in the charts. That's my favorite one, I think. It's my favorite one. Bitcoin in a nutshell, right? As we do here on the channel. Wow. So we're all the way down to 22 on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Amazing. Amazing. Bobby, you don't like Rose. We like Rose. I like Rose Protocol. Rose is amazing. Let's take a look at Rose BTC. Another coin I was looking at. Just want to see how it's faring off right now. Mirror Protocol already up 3%. Banging on them. Doing damage cheese, baby. I show you how he does them. And look at this, dude. We talked about Rose BTC banging on them, and look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I put this out. I talked about this coin doing well against Bitcoin, and bang, 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 up 4.5%. Not a huge gain, But Rose BTC banging on them as suggested. One of the coins I put out when the market was looking dismal. I ran through my whole mind and I ran through hundreds of coins in my head. I know hundreds and thousands of coins. Literally, I really do. I've been trading for 5 years, like nonstop every day. I can remember so many of them. I have a coin list of like 500 or 600 coins that I've amassed just from all over different exchanges everywhere. Rose BTC looked hot to me. Thought it would pump to the upside. It's up 4.7%. I have a gain of 14% looking at it. Rose BTC did break out. Rose BTC, baby. Rose BTC. Okay. We got some news coming in here. Visa and MasterCard joined PayPal in suspending Russia operations. The PayPal processor cited Russia's invasion of Ukraine, announcing the move on Saturday. Visa and MasterCard and PayPal are also suspending operations in Russia. The company announced Saturday. So, and that's going to hurt me because, like, and I'm just saying, I mean, people from around the world like to join, right? Like to pay. Now they can't, right? Visa will begin working to discontinue transactions in Russia, but it will take a few days. It's going to help people. This is going to hurt everyone around the world, not just one country. I put this out on my channel recently this morning. I said it's sad, but if you bang sanctions on Russia hard enough, you could create a problem in the world economy. As the crisis continues, more details about NATO and the natural resources Russia provides are brought to light. Russia typically provides 8% of the world's copper, 9% of the world's aluminum, 12% of the world's oil, 18% of the world's wheat, 19% of the world's natural gas. Russia is also a top producer of palladium and platinum. With more sanctions, it'd be difficult for the world to do without Russia's resources, as it is for Russia to do without the connection to SWIFT financial systems. So, as I said before, it's sad, but the sanctions on Russia can destroy the world economy. We're all interconnected. Look at the facts. How much Russia produces for the rest of the world. No one wants to see the big picture. And I get it. I'm not about this war. I'm not for what they're doing. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I don't know the answer. I'm just trying to point out another idea of what could, I'm not, it's like, I don't like avalanches. I'm just showing you when an avalanche occurs, it could hit this side and that side, That's all I'm saying. I'm just providing both details of the equation for people to think about. Like, oh man, that's true. So Jesse Powell, CEO of crypto exchange Kraken, said the company would do so if legally compelled, but he doesn't plan on it, Also, didn't Elon Musk come out saying something about Starlink? They want him to take down his satellite or something, and he just says, no, I don't go against free speech or something. I don't know, something like that around that nature, but you're absolutely right. It will hurt the rest of the world, timeless travel. It will, man. It will. It will. I mean, I went into my time machine. I already saw 2030. I know what's happening, everybody. I'm telling you. I've been time traveling for a long time now. And, when you time travel, it's just crazy. You get this nauseous feeling when you first get to the first time you're at. It feels absolutely horrible. It goes away in like about 10 or 20 minutes. It dissipates. And then you can kind of get back to what you're doing. But like, it just, oh man. That's why I try to only do it like 1 to 3 times a month. Like any more than that, I get drained really. And like, I don't want to do it again, It's tough. It's tough on the mind. It's tough on the organs too. You know what I'm saying? It's tough on every part of the body. It's not as easy as people think. It really isn't. It's about to do an LRC. What is finally hoodie hodler 2 more than 350 FTG? I have been killing my eyes looking at the charts and getting to understand it, especially strong. Love the channel. Always love seeing you on Around the Blockchain. The vibe is always fire, baby. Thank you so much for saying that, man. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you and yours. My typos, though. My typos, too. You're absolutely right. It will hurt the rest of the world. Thank you for saying that. Fascinating anyway, but effing sad. You and Edgar Casey, right? Wow. Get the boot, right? Kick him out. Way to go, mods. Thank you, everybody. Crypto Roro was unhidden. Crypto Roro, he's our buddy. I think he got caught up in the mix. Remote viewing is also very awesome. You can remote view. Great Saturday night stream, as always. Shout out to Gregory the Sniper. Shout out to everyone here. I'm running out of here for the night. It's 10 o'clock. We had a fun, insane stream. We got to brass tacks. I didn't get to talk about the Fibonacci fairies or the, that you can see sometimes on the chart. No, I'm just messing around. Let's take a look at FET before I get out of here. FET, I like FET. FET's been hot. FET's been moving. You can see FET broke out of this, broke back out. That's a breakout, and now it's kind of getting ready for possibly more gains. I like what FET's doing. I like what I'm seeing for FET. Maybe it comes back down for a retest here. Let's look at the 1 hour, even though it's been pinned. Something like this would be beautiful for FET and a continuation move. We could even see a huge, massive dump, though. Anything could happen. Always use a stop loss. Always be prepared. Love you, dude. Thanks for another night. Shout out to Cryptonaut. Love you too, man. Thanks, brother. He was caught. Friendly fire. Before you get off, could you review Yuma? Could you send it a super chat? Like, for crying out loud? It was dry as a bone tonight. Damn, man. Y'all whipped me hard. Y'all whipped me hard. Oh, but you hit me with 33 beans, though. That's kind of special. So you got to love that. You got to love that. You got to love that. Shout out to all the people that showed the love. Shout out to everyone that supported the channel. Thank you so much for coming on in to the live stream. I'll be back tomorrow night for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. We'll get down to it. We're going to look at that at Dow Futures. We have a lot to look at. If you're in the trading group, I'll keep you updated. We're really looking at Mirror and Anchor. UMA, not a lot to go on. We're just going to stick to 3 main coins tonight. Be easy. Chart them up. Do your own due diligence. If you feel comfortable with it, that's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever makes you happy. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. I'll see you guys tomorrow on another beautiful live stream. I can't wait to be there. I appreciate you all, and I thank you all, and I'll see you on the next live. Be safe. Have a great day. Peace. A great night. Morning, night, wherever you are in the world, I don't know. You could be watching this. It could be 8 a.m. I love you all. Words can't express my gratitude. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'll see you back tomorrow for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. Be safe. Crypto is life.